Hello and welcome to another 5-minute build guide. For today's build, we're playing the Warbringer Totem Bomber. This is a build centered around Toa's Tending, a newly added support gem in Rise of the Abyssal. What this support gem does is create an explosion when one of your totems dies. The explosion deals physical damage equal to 10% of the totem's maximum life. This works when you kill a totem by resummoning it, leading to something that looks like this. Let's look at the skills and support gems. Our totem of choice is Shockwave Totem. The first support gem you're going to want to use is Toa's Tending. Without this, the build does not function. The next support gem you're going to want to use is Great Wood number 2. This support gem is mandatory for the build to work too, as it caps your active totems at 1. Totem limit instead will grant your totem more life and more damage per limit, up to a maximum of 60%. The next support gem you'll want to use is Overabundance 1. This gives you 1 extra limit, so with Great Wood 2, that's equal to about 50% more damage and more life. The next support gem is Urgent Totems 3. We don't have Shockwave Totem actually attack, but this support gem gives us 100% increased totem placement speed. That's equal to 100% more damage, as totem placement speed basically equals attack speed in this build. The last support gem you're going to want to use is Efficiency 2. The totem has a massive cost, so reducing it will help sustain that. For Ancestral Warrior Totem, you're going to want to use Sunder. The first support gem is Brutality 3 for more physical damage. The next support gem is Heavy Swing. The third support gem is Perpetual Charge. And for the fourth, you can use Rapid Attacks too. We use Bone Shatter with the Enduring Impact support to generate 3 endurance charges when we heavy stun a boss with Bone Shatter. This gives us enough endurance charges to use Ancestral Warrior Totem to help supplement boss damage. You won't have any spirit gems if you're using Calm's Heart. The only other skill you can slot in that could be of use is Leap Slam for movement. Now on to gear. The 2 pieces of unique gear that are important are Calm's Heart and Svalin. I don't have enough to afford a Calm's Heart because I just bought a Tech Rods, and I'm only level 78, so I can't equip Svalin yet. But you can use any rare shield with life and resistances or whatever you need. For weapons, all you need on your weapon is +6 to all melee skills. And you can also roll increased totem placement speed. This is a desecrated modifier for Ulamon. So you'll want to use an Omen of the Sovereign if you want to craft this on your mace. Keep in mind, this is a starting version of your weapon, but it can pretty much get you to tier 15 maps, including bosses, even though your Ancestral Warrior Totem will do next to no damage, because it uses your mace damage. If you have the budget, or when you have the budget, you're going to want to look for a high PDS two-hander with +6 all melee skills and totem placement speed. On the weapon swap, you can switch to 2 two-handers for an additional +6 to all melee skills. This would pretty much be for bosses only, or if you're feeling risky and want the extra damage for the map. You don't have to use a shield, but with the life cost and no block, you're pretty squishy. And if you want to opt into the no shield version, Titan is going to be the better ascendancy for that. You'll just take hulking form plus the armor and life. For the rest of the gear pieces, it's pretty straightforward. You just want life regen, resistances to cap. For amulet, you obviously want as high plus level to all melee skills as you can get. I've anointed for 10% block chance. For the passive tree ascendancy, you're gonna go Renly's Training into Turtle Charm, and you're gonna want Answered Call. This gives you +1 to the maximum number of totems. With Great Wood, that's equal to 50% more damage and more life. We don't care about the spirits. They die when you resummon the totem, so they're never up. For the 4th ascendancy, when you get it, you can pick up Jade Heritage for Encasing Jade. I'm not going to pretend that this passive tree is the best that it can be. It's pretty messy right now. We're hitting all the totem clusters we can. We're picking up Giant's Blood. We're picking up Beef. We're picking up block chance. We're picking up stun buildup because we want to stun the boss quicker for our ancestral totem. We're picking up some life regen. This wide barrier node is extremely important for your block chance, 30%. And we went up here to slot in our Undying Hate Tech Rods. This keystone is from Undying Hate Tech Rods, and without it, the build just has too high of a life cost and you will probably just insta-die. That about covers it for this 5-minute guide. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas to improve this build, and like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.